The story kicks off with a journal entry from Leon Dorsey, a tech CEO whose big project went sideways. His attempt to tap into clean energy basically opened a portal to a nightmare dimension, unleashing a monstrous entity. This whole area is now a walled-off containment zone, a real hellscape. We meet our crew, a squad of mercs led by the ever-scheming Walter. They're on a simple delivery gig for a massive payday, or so they think. Their main rule is not to ask what's in the box, a rule that is obviously about to get them into serious trouble. Driving into the zone, things immediately get weird. The vibe is off, and before they know it, some grotesque creature slams into their ride, completely wrecking it. The simple delivery job has officially been upgraded to a survival mission, and the crew is not thrilled about this plot twist. Stranded and surrounded, the team has to fight their way through hordes of these zombie-like monsters. It's a chaotic mess of bullets and explosions as they try to get their bearings and figure out what they've stumbled into. The initial shock gives way to a grim, adrenaline-fueled determination to survive. Navigating the wrecked facility, they find the elevator is clogged with a weird, pulsating sludge. They figure out that their car's EMP can clear the gunk, a neat trick from Walter. It's their first real taste of the bizarre physics of this new world they've been dropped into. They finally reach the delivery point, but the package, an alien-looking egg, hatches. A creepy creature pops out and infects Stitch, one of their own. In the chaos, they manage to kill the monster, but the damage is done. The whole situation has escalated from bad to catastrophic in record time. Their employer, Leon Dorsey, finally reveals himself on a screen, and he is not happy. He's yapping about how they screwed up his plan, and, by the way, they're all infected now. He gives them special vests that are the only thing keeping them from turning into monsters themselves. Leon drops the bomb. The infection is incurable as long as the main creature, the source of it all, is alive. The vests only buy them about a week. Their choice is simple: help him kill this god-tier monster, or face a very gooey and unpleasant end. It's a classic rock and a hard place. There's a wild silver lining to their grim diagnosis. The infection, managed by the vests, gives them superpowers. They can now yeet kinetic projectiles from their hands, which is honestly a pretty sweet upgrade. Leon explains he can even enhance their abilities as they collect more combat data. Since they lost the original package, Leon needs a new plan. He sends the team to a nearby church to find an alternate fuel source left behind by military contractors. The path is blocked by massive organic tendrils, which they can only clear by finding and destroying the controlling nodes. Arriving at the church, they find it's not abandoned. It's the base for a tough-as-nails paramilitary leader named Gallagher and her crew, who've been fighting this war on their own terms. Gallagher is not about to just let them walk in. She's got trust issues, and for good reason. To earn their entry, the team has to help Gallagher defend the church from a massive swarm of monsters. It's an all-out siege, with turrets, mines, and pure chaos. This sequence forces the two groups to build a shaky alliance, bonded by the shared goal of not getting eaten. Hi there! If you want to enjoy more gaming lore without grinding for 60 hours, hit that subscribe button. I do the grinding so you don't have to. Your support really helps the channel. After surviving the onslaught, Gallagher finally lets them in. She explains that her group, Hopewell, was originally sent to contain the disaster. They know Leon is a schemer but agree to help because his plan to build a bomb is the only real shot they have at ending this nightmare for good. The next phase of the plan is a proper heist. They need to secure a specialized truck from an explosives factory to transport the bomb. This involves breaking into a high-security vault because nothing in this containment zone is ever easy. The stakes keep getting higher with every new objective. To find the source node controlling the tendrils around the fuel, they have to venture into a zone filled with airborne toxins. Leon provides a special vehicle that purifies the air around it, forcing the team to stick close together while they hunt for a way to access the geological radar. Using the radar, they pinpoint the main source node's location at a creepy old motel. The place is completely overgrown and crawling with enemies. They have to fight their way through the decaying ruins to plant a device that will expand their vehicle's protective field, giving them room to operate. With the fuel truck finally free, the next mission is to clear a path to the mining pit, where they'll set their trap. The road is blocked by a massive wall of sludge. The plan involves activating a prototype EMP weapon left behind by Hopewell to blast the gooey barricade to bits. To make their bomb irresistible, they need the perfect bait. A sludge pearl, which is basically a giant gross pearl the main creature creates by consuming metal. Getting it requires stealing a heavy-duty military vehicle and venturing deep into a heavily contaminated and dangerous part of the zone. After snatching the pearl, the progenitor creature itself shows up, and it is absolutely massive and very angry. This triggers a frantic chase sequence where the team has to outrun the colossal beast. In a moment of quick thinking, they use a special device to disorient it, allowing them to escape. To fine-tune the bomb, which Leon has dramatically named the God Killer, he needs a fresh genetic sample from a specific type of monster. This leads to a hunting mission where the team has to trap one of these abominations and harvest a sample for analysis at a nearby power plant. Gallagher's crew is ready to evacuate, but they need help. The team agrees to a side quest to secure an ambulance and some anti-sludge gear for them. It's a moment of solidarity, proving they're not just mercenaries anymore, but a crucial part of this last-ditch effort to save what's left. As they extract the fuel from the church, all hell breaks loose. Taking it triggers a final colossal horde to descend on their position. It's a desperate last-stand battle, where even Leon has to show up in person to help them fight off the overwhelming tide of monsters and get the fuel out. During the intense fight, they discover something incredible. The sludge infection has stabilized and bonded with them. It's become a part of them, meaning they no longer need the vests to survive. Fully empowered and committed, they decide to see this through to the end with Leon. No turning back now, it's time for the endgame. With the God Killer bomb armed and ready, the team's final task is to get it to the original drill site where the progenitor monster resides. First, they have to disable the leftover security systems that Hopewell put in place, clearing the way for the final confrontation. They load the bomb onto the truck and begin their final drive to the heart of the beast's lair. The journey is a tense descent into the drill site, a massive cavern deep beneath the earth. This is where it all started, and this is where they intend to end it for good. Down in the pit, they find the progenitor guarding another giant egg. The initial plan to lure it out with the bait fails. The creature is smarter than they thought. They realize they'll have to get creative and force a confrontation by directly attacking the egg to draw the mother out. The final battle is a spectacular, chaotic showdown. The team uses a massive industrial laser and exposed electrical circuits to wound the colossal creature, stunning it repeatedly. It's a desperate struggle, with the team throwing everything they have at the seemingly invincible godlike monster to wear it down. With the creature weakened but still a threat, Leon makes the ultimate play. Seeing no other way, he gets into the bomb-laden truck and drives it directly down the monster's throat in a jaw-dropping act of sacrifice. He detonates the god killer from the inside, a truly unhinged main character moment. The explosion obliterates the progenitor, ending the threat once and for all. Against all odds, the team survives the blast. Even more shockingly, so does Leon. With the nightmare over, they joke about finally getting paid, their trial by fire having forged them into the legendary Toxic Commandos. Gaming lore is long and confusing, but I break it down every week. Subscribe so you never miss a plot twist or hidden detail. Thanks for watching.